Well, first off, let's go see what that is. Hello out there. Headed up or down? Just looking for the crew of the Mucky Mammoth. Yes, ma'am. They stop here every morning. I expect they're upstairs now, and I just got the coffee going. I could use a cup myself. It's cold down there. Well, head on upstairs, and she'll take care of you. I'll be along in a minute. Alright. So, sorry about that little break there. Just wanted to get ahead on some other stuff. And now we're back to this and dust. There y'all are. What the? Oh, gotta go around this way. Who's that over there? Oh, okay. Just somebody playing with a claw machine. Just in time. We've already finished eating, but we're about to place a to-go order for Clara. She's back on board, getting ready for her show. Take a look at the menu. I'm sure there's something you'll like. Ed is a bit of a local celebrity for cooking, I mean. Hey, Ezra was just asking about you. He's around the corner playing a video game. Maybe go let him know you two are back? Or... where's the old man, anyway? Aw, bad luck. You'll get it next time. Hey, got a quarter? He's almost got this. It's true. Sure. I have 1 quarter. Thank you. So, where's... They took him. Damn. Yeah, he really got himself in a situation there. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down. Cool. The food is good here. I think everyone else is finishing up, but you could probably get something to go. Alright, Claw Maestro, let's give it another shot. So, let's see what's going on top of the pile here. There's a stuffed octopus, a plastic bag full of clamshells, a cowboy hat, and some big headphones. The octopus has a leg wrapped around the boombox underneath it. The shells are pretty clear, but I don't know if the claw is really going to grip that bag well. The cowboy hat is in the corner, so it's kind of tricky to tell if it's wedged in there or not. Those headphones might be a good bet, but I can't see the cord. Could be wrapped around something. What are you going to try for? I can get the octopus. Wow, alright. I admire your confidence. Okay, when I put this quarter in, you'll have about 8 seconds to grab your prize. The octopus is square in the middle. Let me know if you need any help lining it up. I've got a slightly different view of the field from up top. Ready? Here we go. 8. Oh, come on, really? Hovers on the front left corner. Okay, so move it up. To the right. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez, come on. Does this look right? Yeah, it looks good to me. Go for it. Okay. Let's do it. Grabs the octopus. The octopus is attached too securely to the plastic boombox beneath it. It slips from the claw's grasp. Oh, no good. I had a feeling the octopus was a little too comfortable in there. Hey, listen. It sounds like that old man you were following around. Guess he had to leave. I should go with him. Oh, no, that's not a good idea. It's not a place for kids, where he's headed. Anyway, I don't know what kind of plans you have now, but if you need help figuring out your next move, you can always talk to me and Miss Junebug. I just want to make sure you know that. Could I keep going with you? Hey, I've got no objection. We have a pretty ad hoc thing going on, me and Junebug. I'd have to talk to her, but I bet you're welcome to tag along for a while, if you're into it. Hey, maybe we still have time to poke around this place a little. They have some pretty wild stuff in here. Oh, we are Ezra and Johnny now. I don't think I'm in control of anybody. Okay. Hey, do you see this? They keep a table full of fake food over here. I never know why. Actually, I think it might be real food coated with shellac or something. Preserved. Oh, and look at this tentacle-looking thing. It's half-eaten. This is someone's meal that they didn't finish. I dare you to take a bite. You first. Okay. Whoa, hold on. I'm just kidding. If Sam and I had preserved this half-eaten meal, it must have been pretty important to them, right? Maybe it belonged to somebody they care about, like a beloved uncle with a mid-meal stroke, so they kept it in his memory. Yeah, like these sunflower seeds my folks left behind. Oh, I'm sure your folks are fine, though. Are you worried about them? No, they're gone. There's nothing to worry about. I just miss them. Okay. Well, I don't know what the deal is with the table, but sometimes people do weird stuff because they miss someone. Alright, so I don't have control. It's just dialogue. Weird. Somehow I thought it was his truck and delivery and all. It was. That's what she's saying, but he gave it to her before they took him away. But you're gonna deliver it anyway? Why? He's my friend. He needs my help to finish his job. That's right. He's your friend too. Johnny and I will help you unload when we get there. Lift with your legs, Cricket. Yes, ma'am. So, how was everything? How was the sweet cave snail? Devastating. You're a killer, Ida. Well, I can't take all the credit. Sam came across a whole cave colony down there about a year back, and we've been leaving the rock candy for them to ignore to gorge on since. We just started harvesting earlier this month. Yes, it's all about patience down here. Everything grows more slowly in the dark. There's a fish in Lake Leith that lives to 200 years, and its flavor profile only develops at about 75. We've got a pot of bones in there that's been stewing for at least a week. I don't remember why I put them on. Come to think of it, I don't remember what kind of bones they are. Oh, we need one for the road. Clara said she wanted, something primordial, she said. What does that mean? Kate reviews the menu. I think she meant something from very deep in the lake. Ah, could be. Here, you pick. I'm not good at this. How about... Well, let's turn the page and see. Let's go with crab tomatoes with Kentucky marmalade, mollusk cakes, aged blind K-fish, and small salad. Good choice. Your friend will love it. I'll have that right out, sweetie. Ezra leans over the table and carefully examines the preserved food and drink. He runs his finger along a grayish claw. The surface of the claw is completely smooth. And that was the small one. They're asymmetrical. Sorry, I startled you, sweetie. Whose food is this? This is the diver's table. And this was the diver's meal. This food is about 15 years old, it's true. Things were different then. Nobody came to eat here, so we were fighting just to keep the lights on. Sam, my husband. Sam was depressed. He couldn't catch anything, so that was part of the problem. Most of what we served was shipped in frozen or dried, and I just threw it in the fryer. We've both come a long way since then. Well, 2 young men came in for dinner. Seasoned divers, they said. Over 10,000 hours between them, the Lake Leith alone. They'd been out all day salvaging parts from a riverboat wreck and had worked up a fierce hunger, they said. They ordered the whole menu without even looking. It was a short menu in those days. I sat them right there and went back to the kitchen. Sam was at the next table doing a sudoku, and drinking malt liquor, his usual routine at the time. An hour later, I was cleaning up when Sam came bursting into the kitchen. Ida, he said, kind of frantic, these divers are still hungry. Bring them another course. And I said, they already ordered the whole menu. Sam said, make something new, make up dishes, whatever, just keep bringing out food. So I did until the small hours of the morning. I made up so many new dishes that night I could write a book, and it was good, inspired. But I was working so hot and fast at the burning edge of inspiration, I didn't think to write any of it down, and I was so wrecked with exhaustion that the next day I knew I couldn't remember what I had done in the kitchen. Sam thought we could take a photograph of the leftovers, but we couldn't get the lighting right, so we just shellacked the whole table. Now when I need inspiration for the menu, I come and look here and think about all those ingenious dishes I threw together for those divers. Of course, they didn't pay their full bill. I heard one of them complain to the other, let's just pay half and let them charge the other half to whatever demon in the kitchen keeps making up food faster than we can ask for it. But all worked out. Things have really turned around since then. This place is actually pretty popular now. The success and our expanded menu inspired Sam too. He started bringing back the most magnificent ingredients from his nightly dives. Better get to work. Stay right here, sweetie, and I'll bring you a treat on my way back out. Well, buddy, I guess you're the catch of the day. The one and only. So what are you? You look like, well, some kind of fish, I guess? Kind of a mopey little guy, huh? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes. You smell like sort of buttery. Well, that should be just fine. Skin feels like sandpaper. Huh, well, she'll figure something out. He'll call you... let's go with Rich Blue Fish. Welcome to Salmonitis, the one and only Rich Blue Fish. I hope you enjoy your stay. I mean, not too much. You ever seen a creature like me before? You're pretty far down there. I wouldn't be surprised from the first, except there were 2 divers before me, long ago. Maybe that was before your time. How old are you anyway? I wonder. They ate here once, back in the bad old days. 2 young guys. Could have been brothers, maybe. I was over in the corner with the coffee and crossword. I hadn't been able to catch a thing, so I'd just fired up something from Frozen. Well, these guys were hungry enough to eat it and ask for more. They did at least as much talking as eating. See, like I said, they were divers, and like I said, they might have been brothers. They had kind of a rivalry growing between them or something. I was about to write up their check, but I slipped calmly and quietly into the kitchen for a minute, told them to just keep bringing out food. I figured they wouldn't notice, caught up in their boasting as they were, and I wanted to listen. I went back and forth for hours about all the deep and dangerous dives they'd been on, new tunnels they discovered, all the weird creatures they encountered at the weirdest depths of Lake Leith. It was like a dance, no, like a boxing match. Each story went deeper than the last. I listened to every word of it, memorized every description of every tunnel and diving route they discovered. That's my map now, you see. For 15 years, I've been using routes those 2 divers discussed right there at that table. Yeah, I could write a guidebook about the depths of I could write a guidebook to the depths of this lake, but I don't dare. Someone would steal good diving spots, and then where would we be? See, people come here from all over just to try our daily catch, because they know it's unique. Ain't you proud? Since I can't write any of it down, I just preserve that table where they had their meals so I can look at it to jog my memory. Like they were eating pickled crab when they talked about the shipwreck full of salamanders. Pretty clever, huh? It's my own secret code. Well, I'll be straight with you, Rich Blue Fish. There's one feature in this arrangement that I find unsettling. In fact, I lose a decent amount of sleep over it. Told you those boys were competing, right? One up each other, I mean. Each getting wilder and more adventurous as they traded tales. Well, I navigate mostly in the dark down there, just going by touch and kind of a mental picture I construct from their detailed boasts. Every time I explore a new diving spot from those recollections, I have to weigh it all against the risk that I'm headed right into a dangerous falsehood. One of those men could have felt for a moment like he was losing the ground on their little duel, so he could have slipped a fake one in there. Maybe told a fib about some dive he went on and found a colony of blind shrimp living in the discarded refrigerator. And when I get down there, my diving bell cracks open on a sharp rock where he said that the fridge would be, and that's the end of Sam of Salmonitis. To be honest, that possibility puts the fear of death in me every time I touch water. Hey, Sam. Good haul tonight? Well, see what she can make of it. Or we'll see what she can make of it. Yeah, pretty good, I think. I had some trouble going down by the narrow tunnel. Some kind of fast-growing freshwater barnacle just about sealed it up. Picked away for half an hour before I gave up and went around the other way. But I got the catch of the day, and that's important. That's what people travel for. What's the catch today? This here is a rich blue fish. Mopey sandpapery old fish. I don't know how she fix him, but that sandpaper quality ought to do something for, what do they call it? Mouth feel? Well, will you stay for a drink? I've got a dark rum that goes well with coffee. I think we're about to leave, but thanks. Just passing through. Hey, aren't we all? Oh, she's got your food ready. Y'all enjoy your meal, alright?
This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. My treasures and my hopes are placed beyond the blue. Many friends and kin have gone on before, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, oh Lord, what will I do? Angels beckon me to heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I have a loving mother up in glory land, and I don't expect to stop until I shake her hand. She's waiting out for me in heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord.
I got nothing. I just really love this game. I'm glad I can hear it again. See that? Just looks like a swirling mess of garbage, doesn't it? Well, that's what it is. I don't know why trash seems to collect right here of all the spots of the lake. It's always been that way. Everyone just navigates around it like it's an island or something. I think I see some desks and chairs swirling around the edge there. Those all-in-one desks, like they have in schools, if I remember right. It's been a few years since I saw the inside of one. Those must have washed down from somewhere. I've never known there to be a school on the lake. There was Gemini School of Beauty. It was run by sisters, Cassie and Paula, indistinguishable except for their haircuts. But I wouldn't think they would have used desks like that. We used to shop there most every night. We used to stop there most every night to let someone off for a cheap haircut. Student stylists, you know. They spared many a sailor the pain of botched do-it-yourself do. But I guess they got in deep with the power company. Those blow dryers and curling irons burn a lot of coal. It's a shame they had to close down. The haircuts are gone, but their hair keeps growing. Yeah, it's a cluttered place. This cluttered place makes a decent local museum. It's as good a history as I could ever tell. We have arrived at the small houseboat neighborhood that sometimes hosted concerts for the pleasure of its residents, where Clara was scheduled that night to perform. Oh. I remember this. I told you. Yeah, you don't have to say it. Only because it's always true. She played at the flower shop. Grano opened. He was having trouble with his tape machine, so he just droned out on the lap steel. Got really into it. And he went off for like forever. Everyone was falling asleep. Not everyone. Remember, the air was warm, perfumed. You were playing with some petals you found on the floor, and I was looking at the ceiling. Remember, the ceiling was glass. During the week, that room was a greenhouse. I don't know where they put all the plants they had bands in. Or maybe outside, if the weather was nice. It was nice that night. Warm, smelled like spring. Remember the folding chairs. So uncomfortable, but I guess it was their only option. They had to pack everything up during the week so there'd be room to display the flowers. The tape stuff sounds good. That kid's doing a good job. Yep, he's a natural-born tape player. Let's talk to him back at Salmonida's. Seems a little lost. Another lost soul. Well, he's in good company. Maybe he could make a travel with us for a bit? Not sure that's a good idea. We were in the back. Just watching Serrano. Serrano was really getting into it. We studied his technique. He played with it with the back of his pocket knife. You ever notice that? I wonder why. I should have asked. Watched for a while before I noticed you'd left to wander. Of course I followed. If I sound hesitant or something, it's just... When we met, we were nothing. Just these little gray shadows. And we grew and filled in, but we did it all together. Ezra, sure, he's just a kid, but he's already a person. What would that do to our system, our chemistry? Took a wrong turn in the hallway and ended up in the basement. Remember, there was cool and damp like a cave. I remember the lingering perfume of the greenhouse giving way to the earthy plant smell, like we were digging down into the roots. A grimy door caught the corner of my eye. I remember the door was stuck. There was a large gap underneath it. You forced the door. It wasn't as stuck as we thought. The door burst open and we fell through. Hey, I got the masters for the new record back at the Lazar. They're okay, but What? You listened to them without me? You were at the pet shop. I didn't think I could tear you free. Oh, okay. Anyway, there are a few spots where the strings distort a little. The whole thing was way too much reverb, and overall it sounds pretty good. The new drum machine fits right into the mix. Nice. The only question is how to do it live. I can't control the drum machine and sing and dance at the same time. You've got your hands full of guitar. We switched on the lights. It was crowded with colorful wreaths of births, quinceañeras, weddings, funerals, celebratory wreaths. But there was something kind of sad about it. We got back to the greenhouse just as Clara was tuning up. She relaxed her shoulders, took a deep breath, raised both her hands in her precise positions, and the room started shaking. Clara hit a note that made the glass rattle in sympathy perfect 2 octaves lower. She looked like a sorceress, reaching down to the building with an effortless wave and incredible focus, coaxing the empty air into some kind of moaning, rattling demon. That's the thing about the theremin. That's the only instrument you'd never touch. You could see a wave of concern propagate through the greenhouse, people looking up at the trembling glass ceiling, looking at each other to see if anyone else was worried, trying to catch Clara's eye and discern if she was doing it on purpose or not. She was really trying to bury us all in glass. So how do you think we'll swing that, playing the drum machine live? We'll figure something out. Maybe glue it to the back of your guitar? Oh, yeah. Or swap the buttons out for foot pedals. Or put the drums on tape beforehand, like Serrano does. Oh yeah, guess we had a lot of options. Life is full of possibilities, Cricket. Yes, ma'am. It was a tense 5 minutes. We, the audience, alternate between fearing for our lives and lamenting hers that could have given her the kind of emotional experience to play this devastating song. Then slowly, gently, Clara's hands came to a rest. The theremin went quiet, the glass stopped rattling, and the room relaxed, unharmed. Interesting that they didn't make silhouette models, and that's actually just shadows, because that Z fighting was really bad. They're just using a black texture that isn't quite working out with it. But it's not bad, it looks fine, it's just weird. Met a photographer once, one in particular. She even took my portrait. I can't imagine why. She said it would immortalize me. That was a metaphor, of course. She meant I'd never be forgotten. As she was disembarking, not far from here actually, the film flew out of her bag and was borne away by the current. I was working on deck at the time. She shot me a sad, apologetic glance, but I wasn't bothered. It's no shame to be forgotten. What's this place like? Dogwood Drive. It's in a small town, or... I really don't know. I've got the manifest the old man had in his truck here. Reading Sets Antiques, mail order delivery, return address, shipping address, 5 Dogwood Drive. Packing list, and then it's just numbers. I guess the inventory number's the antiques he was supposed to be delivering. Anyway, I'm glad you're coming with us. Yes, I'm always eager to see more of the country, and I enjoy the company. I'll have to find a bus or a train to get on to Nashville by evening. Well, they have buses everywhere, right? Or hey, I could drive you to Nashville. Seems I have a truck now, only how are we gonna get up these stairs? That's quite a staircase. Is there another route? A tunnel or something? No way but up. I guess we could wait for the mammoth to come back around and take us a little further down, but that won't be until late afternoon. Looks like we're making the rest of this trip on foot. Is it safe to just leave the truck here? I don't even know what's in there. What if it's too much to carry? Nah, We've been loading and unloading gear since the stars were young. We're our own roadies, right? We've got expertise. Alright, Cricket. Let's get this delivery packed and tied into bundles. We're hiking it upstairs. What's in there? Antiques, I guess. Antiques? Yeah, antiques are... It's like junk, but people will pay for it. Oh. Sorry, I guess you'll be taking the bus after all. It's okay. It'll be an adventure. Tired? Don't worry later. We're almost there. Oh. Yeah, there would be no way of getting up, huh? Well, shit. Well, that's the end of Act 4. Huh. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good act. Um, Hopefully Act 5 doesn't take 2 more years to come out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, have a nice night, everyone. I'll see you.